Alright, rolling over here.
Rolling audio.
Rolling master. Slate. Got it.
All right. So we on a cooking show now?
Yeah. Cooking with the rogues. Let's bring out the pickles and the mustard for Brushwood.
Jeez. Nightmares. I'm going to be stuck forever on that.
So of all of the episodes that we've done,
Yes.
all of the things that have blown up and the times we've injured ourselves, I think this is the one that's going to kill us.
I mean, it does. This is straight up poison, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. Let's see.
Should we have Trevor for this?
No.
I feel like we should have Trevor for this.
No, let's promise that we never ever tell Trevor what we're doing.
He'll be so disappointed.
He will be sorely disappointed. Sorry, Trevor. Yeah, what else?
Hey, want to drink poison?
No, but I guess, yes, I guess.
He'll love it.
It's a bad idea. It's a bad idea.
It's very bad.
I mean, none of this can be healthy, right?
Oh no.
It's a bad idea.
No.
This is a booze of last resort.
Yeah. We're going to get these fruits way past the point where we would throw them away, and then we're going to drink it.
Okay.
On the next Modern Rogue, we're going to eat raw bacon.
That sounds okay.
It's just bacon, after all.
I'd rather do that than what we're about to try. All right, let's see. What else? Blah, blah, blah. Have you ever done time?
No. In fact, you said on an episode that I had a criminal record. And now people are asking me about it.
I mean, you didn't deny it.
I know, I just went with it. But later I was thinking, where did that come from?
The comments are just being like, anyway, yeah, no, we know he did time.
Yeah. Some guy was like, well, I'm not surprised. It's probably something that you drunk in public. And I was like, well, that's fair.
Yeah, it's like, well, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
No, Walter, you're not wrong. You're an asshole.
I was like, wait, does Brian really think I have a criminal record?
No.
We are missing one thing to make this prison wine.
What? Prison?
A toilet.
Oh, God. We could put it in the toilet?
No. I'm good with just drawing the line.
I mean, the tank. We'd go upper deck. It's clean, right?
Ish.
Yeah, okay. We're going back to prison.
Are we really? What now?
All right. You feeling it? You ready to go back to prison?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
I could use a break.
Especially since we're going to spend it drunk.
Yeah. Woo. Spring break in San Quentin.
I don't know. Is there something in one of those? Or? Yeah, I think we're good. Okay. Are we cutting these or what are we doing with them?
We're peeling them and then breaking them up into the little wedges, putting them in a bag, and then mashing
Okay,
them
I
up.
just don't want to. This is.
Okay. You want to peel them in the sink first and just say they're already peeled?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's. Yeah.
Don't want to screw up the table. Gotcha.
Correct. Because it's gonna get gross and stay gross.
Yeah, that's a good point. Sorry, guys.
We're peeling oranges. You can get some of these sweet orange peel shots if you want them, though. You're like, I'll pass, sir.
I just can't wait till the minute you guys are just in between peeling oranges and just beep, beep, the alarm goes off.
Yeah. Sticky push-ups.
That's not waiting for. Hey, Brett, you can move my bag out.
These are pretty ripe.
My backpack. Move it someplace else. Yeah, let's get the
Equipment away from the Jason.
Sorry. Yeah, so back on that Nintendo Mini, what people are failing to remember is that most of those old games suck.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, Castlevania is a good game.
It is, but it is punishingly difficult.
Remastered was good. Well, if it's the FDS version, it might actually have a save function this time.
No, they have they have a save state version is what they do. So it's
Right,
basically.
Yeah, I know. I'm kidding. But yeah. I think it's good. I like a lot of those games are still, I would say, solid. Like Zelda's still a solid game.
Yeah.
Metroid's still a solid game.
Like I went back and played my Atari a while back.
Oh yeah, it's garbage.
Christ. All of them. Every game.
Man, those were miracles though.
Yeah. They really were. It's like, you want me to fit what onto what?
Oh man, and the weird stories they would tell to like explain, how to put the green pixel in the blue pixel.
Oh, yeah.
Like, no, you're on an epic quest of adventure.
Dude, adventure was my jam.
Oh, it was great.
I used to be able to play it from beginning to end with my eyes closed.
I was about to say the same thing.
Yeah.
I would try that.
Yeah.
Like that maze. It's like
Exactly.
bloop, bloop,
Yep.
bloop.
It was all just rote like muscle memory. And then did you ever like screw around with the bridge?
Yeah, where you could take the bridge and take it to into areas we weren't supposed to go. Or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
And found the little programmer credits, the
Yeah,
Easter egg.
I never did, but I knew of it.
God, it was like, when I was a kid, I found that and I was like, oh my God, I found something forbidden.
Oh, you found it just by
Yeah,
wow.
'cause I went and tried that bridge
Well,
everywhere.
you remember like when the game was off, if you pulled down and to the right, you could like ghost and it would summon you, even though you're not in the game. It would summon your dot.
Oh yeah.
Remember that? Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. All right.
Oh, do you want to put these on like a paper towel or
Yeah.
something like that?
Also, many memory cards in one day. Regretted all of them. Thankfully, we've learned a lot to keep memory cards orderly and not in a lost state. Not trial by fire, but we've done it. It's a process.
Let me grab some of this plastic so it doesn't go.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Where'd you guys get these?
Home Depot. They're $70. Yeah.
Pre-made?
Well, you have to assemble them, but everything's all cut. It takes like, how long did it take to put these together? Were you there for that?
Less than 30 seconds. Really? Yeah, you swing out the legs and tighten it over your done.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're really nice.
That's rad.
Yeah.
Huh.
Not bad at all. Yeah, right. I don't necessarily have.
'Cause I could totally use these in my garage,
Yeah. Bonnie was the one that found them.
which is basically the comic book library at this point.
Is that where they're all being stored now?
Well, not all of them, but as many as will fit in there. The rest are in my office.
I assume you have some framed at this point.
A couple, yeah.
Have you ever had anything graded up there?
I should. I need to get my Walking Deads all graded so I can sell them.
Well,
And my-
friend's wife, a good friend of mine, his wife got, I think, his giant size X-Men, like.
Oh, nice.
framed.
Yeah, yeah.
Those are, just like, it's like the first issue of Colossus, and you got,
Yeah.
huge Colossus fan. Nice.
Yeah, I want to get that grade, or my Walking Dead's graded, because those are worth like the first couple are like a couple of grand each.
Yeah.
And first appearance of Deadpool and
Yeah, those kind of things.
stuff like that.
They need something to do with it.
Yeah. And then like I've got pretty much the full run of Power Man and Iron Fist now. And my Conan #1. How's hands smell nice and citrusy the rest of the day?
Yeah. All right, I'm feeling it.
Okay.
Helps, you know what I mean? Yeah. You can shoot it a little more straight on it. Yes, but if you want yeah, it's probably fine as is, but I mean, when they can switch places, then they actually look the same height. No offense to you.
We ready?
Yeah,
You want to do this one first?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you could say, or you could just do this, or something like that.
Yeah.
and can I get you guys to take like a half step this way? Jason, half step that way. Great. Can I get a classic?
All right. Ready and. All right, so I suppose safety warnings right out the gate. Nobody should try this at home. We are not telling anybody that this is safe, smart, or something they should try. We are documenting our experiment in idiocy.
This is an awful idea. Don't do it. And it's going to be real gross.
Oh my God. Yeah.
It's going to be real
is.
gross.
Okay.
Yeah. No, you go ahead. You go
All
ahead.
right.
So talk about the fermentation process a little bit. What you know about fermenting.
Okay, so I know. Well, actually, here, let's say what we're doing. I don't
Okay.
care.
Sure. Yeah.
All right, so we're making prison wine, aka Pruno.
Pruno is the most commonly held name. There are a bunch of other names, but Pruno is the most popular one.
Okay, now I know a little bit. We made our own homebrew beer using the Rogue's Brew Kit, and for that it was a case of you had the wort and the mash and the yeast and the hops, and basically yeast eats sugar, poops out CO2 and alcohol, right?
Yes.
But this is not the technique we're using to make this alcohol?
No, because in prison you have far fewer ingredients. So this is basically just rotted fruit and sugar.
Oh God, what are we doing?
Yeah. It's like those videos you see online of the raccoon that ate all of the fruits on the vine.
Sure, yeah.
And was drunk and stumbling around.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to do.
Right, okay, so let's get started. Let's go.
Okay, so it's really simple. It is a lengthy process, but first we're going to start off by putting 10 peeled oranges into a Ziploc bag.
Okay.
Is this going to fit
That's
in
it.
there?
Now we'll find. I mean, do you mash it? Can you squish it?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
We're gonna get to squishing in a minute.
Jeez, these are already pretty ripe.
Yeah. Okay. Now it's almost full.
We don't have to disinfect anything or nothing.
Oh yeah, we should pour a little bleach in there. Okay. So 10 peeled oranges,
Right.
an 8-ounce can of fruit cocktail.
With
Open
all the syrup and everything.
Yeah, sure. Why not? That's where the good stuff is. I don't even eat the fruits in fruit cocktail. I just drink the syrup.
Ugh.
Yeah.
It's too sweet for me by half. All right. Got it.
Now, I don't know why.
No.
6 teaspoons
6 teaspoons?
of ketchup.
To be honest, I'll bet, if I was going to gamble, I'll bet that it's for the vinegar in there.
Oh, sure.
Right? The ability to, I guess I'll just squeeze it. The vinegar probably helps to keep it from getting super infected or something. 6 of these?
6.
Heaping or level?
Does it matter?
Let's go. I mean, this is really just a bit of vinegar, tomato paste, and sugar, right?
Yeah.
So again,
What was that? How many
that
was
was
it?
3.
3?
And this is supposed to be good? Question mark?
No, it's not. But it should result in something that is anywhere from 2% alcohol by volume to 14% alcohol by volume.
all right. So it won't taste
Yeah.
good, but it's gonna get you ripped.
Is that 6?
Yep.
Okay. And now, more sugar.
Of course.
50 cubes of sugar.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, not on the diet at all.
Okay, all right. This is all just pure sugar. And do you know the process by which the sugar breaks down into alcohol?
Nope.
But luckily the internet does. Wait for it. Oh, I'm trying to be sly here and pull out a whole wedge at once. Oh, there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7. And that's 6 more. And That is 6 more. So that's 19.
Now, the most popularized recipe for this comes from a poem called Recipe for Pruno,
25.
written by Jarvis Masters,
Okay.
a death row inmate in San Quentin.
30. I want to hear it.
It's lengthy.
Okay. Can you recite just a bit of it?
Sure. Can we? Will that copyright or anything like that?
I mean, is he still on death row? Is he litigious? 40?
That'd be fun if our first lawsuit was a death row inmate.
Oh my God.
Okay.
45.
This is Recipe for Prison Pruno, a poem by Jarvis Masters. Take 10 peeled oranges, Jarvis Masters. It is the judgment and sentence of this court. 1 8-ounce bowl of fruit cocktail, that the charged information was true. Squeeze the fruit into a small plastic bag, and the jury, having previously on said date.
This doesn't rhyme at all.
No, it doesn't. But I'm going to stop there.
I don't want to hear the
'cause
rhyme of the ancient mariner.
It's kind of depressing as well.
Okay, great. All right, so then now what?
What is next? I think we have water. I just can't remember exactly how much water we're supposed to put in here. Okay. Now that we have most of our prime ingredients in here,
Prime. That's the phrase.
we're going to zip it up.
Okay.
You want to be careful not to puncture the bag, but we're going to start mashing it up.
Okay, well, here, let's get rid of some of this air because I don't want you
To pop it. Yeah.
All right, so we're
It's going to be tough with the sugar, though, right?
No, here, you just got to break it apart. Maybe we should have mashed it to begin with? Seems like a bad idea. Well, here, once we start mashing, hopefully the liquids will dissolve
We'll
the sugar.
break down the sugar. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you got to get in there and really knead the sack.
Need the sack. Oh, man. I'm detecting a tumor. I should get that checked out. Oh, God, you smell that ketchup. Like, it starts to smell good, and it's like, no, it's not. Yeah, there you go. Once you start mashing, those sugar cubes start banging up pretty
Start
good.
dissolving.
Yeah.
Oh, man. This is going to be tasty. I don't even know if we should ferment it. I think we should just drink it right now.
You know what? I'm thinking right now is as good as it's going to get. It is not going to get any better in a week. All right, here you go. I'm gonna get it in there. Here, I got the bottom side.
Okay.
Oh, God. And we're supposed to get it all perfectly smooth?
You want it to be as much of a paste as possible. Yeah.
Got it.
Now, Brant, you're going to take this footage right here of us just mashing this, and you're going to put it on a loop, and it's going to be like a 17-hour YouTube video of just Brian and Jason silently mashing a bag of oranges and ketchup.
Dude, set a microphone up, it'd be an ASMR hit.
Boy, do you drink this, fall asleep forever. And
So you should do is have us on loop, but like put some slow motion shots and real, sexy.
yeah, let's
No, I'm no longer comfortable with this. This is not okay. Stranger
Whoa,
danger.
my love,
Brian.
my darling.
Prison rules.
Exactly.
Your name is Cynthia now.
Okay, boss.
Okay, you keep doing that.
Oh, it's leaking. All right, what's next?
Okay.
We got a goopy, pulpy mash. I gotta find the grapes and squish them. So I guess you probably want a bag that's pretty strong. Oh, gross! Ah, gross. It's fine.
That's you're wasting it. That's good stuff, man. Come on.
The only thing wasted is my potential in life. What am I doing? Oh, still find some parts to squish. You want to wash this off?
What would you say is in here? Don't know. It's okay.
Why, it's on this one. 28 fluid ounces. Why?
20. Okay. I'm just gonna put 2 cups of water in here.
Okay.
From the measuring thing, so I don't have to go fill up the cup.
Got it.
Bring it back.
Man, there's this one. Ah, there it is. Got it. All right, here. You tell me if this. I'm afraid about breaking the bag at this point.
Yeah, and it's leaking off on the side here.
Okay.
I think that looks good. It looks like a good consistency.
Okay.
You really want to mash it up until it's like a paste. And now we're going to add 16 ounces of tap water.
All right. Do we have another bag?
Yeah.
Let's double bag this for sanity's sake.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so gross. I'm legit horrified and terrified. Also scared. All right.
Okay.
We're adding how much? 2 cups of water?
Yeah, 16 ounces.
Wait, 16 ounces is not 2 cups.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, it is. Wait,
Roughly.
A cup is 8 ounces? 8 fluid ounces? Yeah. No, I guess no. You're right. Because a pint. Yeah, I guess a pint is. Yep. Sorry.
That's what the internet said.
Got it.
Also, probably not going to matter that much.
Yeah. Okay. So seal this up.
Yeah. Now, the thing with the sugar is, if you have too much sugar in there, it makes the environment. Wait, that's not even right. Never mind. Scratch that. Whatever. Strike
Okay.
it. Not going to say that.
All right.
Okay, so now that is our batch. Now, what we're supposed to do is heat it up, run it under some hot water, or warm. Excuse me. Now we need to heat it up. Now we need to heat it up. We need to run it under warm water for about 20 minutes or so.
Okay, and we're trying to get it how warm?
Just warm. Not hot.
Not liking this. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
You don't want to get it hot, just warm.
Okay.
Warm it up, and then we're going to wrap it up and store it away in darkness. That is important for the fermentation process, but that's only important for the yeast.
Here, I'll start. Here, I'll start. I'm gonna start running this under warm water.
Yeah, the guy's saying stuff in here, and I'm like, well, that doesn't make sense, right? Whatever.
Theatrical logic and prison
I know.
rotted fruit prison water.
Yeah.
Like, how big does it have to be? Oh, it's gotta be 88 Celsius.
Yeah.
Rotted orange flesh.
Well, and so why the darkness part?
See, it.
Does that help with
It doesn't.
Does it cause like more bacteria to grow in?
I think it might be for the bacteria. Yeah.
that might make a lot more sense in terms of you're basically trying to rock the damn thing. It might speed that up.
Yeah, it's for the bacteria. Because I kept thinking, wait, well, we don't have yeast in here. No, it's for the bacteria.
Yeah, yeast is a bacteria.
Yeah.
There is natural bacteria.
Yeah. No, you're absolutely right. What you need?
Paper towel.
Here we go. You gonna start selling Pruno on scam stuff?
Pruno kits.
Yep. Yeah, for the bacteria, you're gonna want warmth and darkness.
Is it supposed to be super hot? It's kind of steaming up over there.
No, it's just warm.
Oh, okay.
Push-up time.
It's push-up time.
All right.
How many am I supposed to do?
Well, what was your max?
21.
21, so you're supposed to do 30% of your max.
Okay.
So basically, just take the 21. So 10% of that would be 2.1. Mm-hmm. 3 times that is
6.3.
6. Yeah. So do 6 or 7.
Yeah.
And I'll do 13 or 14.
Okay. Yeah.
See, it's nothing, right?
I think something tore.
What?
My core is so
Are
weak.
you serious?
Like, well, that's a hernia. That just happened right there.
I was in the middle of.
Do you want to get the darkness, warmth, bacteria?
Yeah.
thing?
I'm
Yeah.
actually, while this is happening, I'm trying to look at the process. Oh, man. Can I say I really hate Force Touch? I never use it, and now it's no longer obvious to me whether something is meant to be swiped or pressed or tapped, or it's like now I just try a bunch of different things, and it's real estate in my brain that I don't want to do. Zymomonas mobilis is a bacteria that also, in addition to yeast, is able to convert sugars into alcohol.
And that's the one.
There's also a fungus called Schizosaccharomyces.
Wasn't he one of the Cantina aliens?
Zymomonas mobilis. Zymomonas mobilis. All right. All right, it was already room temperature, so I'm going to call this warm now.
Okay, and you want to wrap it up in this tarp?
Sure.
The tarp is awfully big. Do you want to use like a Modern Rogue t-shirt?
No, I don't.
I knew I was going to forget something, and it was the towels. It's also to keep it warm.
All right. I now have. Whoa, God. It's fine. We're all fine here.
All right.
I now have warm, pulpy goop.
And what is bacteria like?
Hold on. Well, actually,
Okay.
let's talk about the mechanics real quick.
Okay.
All right. So, all right, we got warm, pulpy goop, and we don't have yeast, but there is bacteria in there.
And what is that bacteria called?
Zymomonas mobilis is
Okay.
one. I don't know if it's in there. I assume it is. It's one of the bacterias that will. There's also a fungus who has a name I cannot pronounce. But apparently, fungus, bacteria, and yeast are able to create alcohol. So I'm going to assume bacteria is the agent in this one.
And what does bacteria like?
They like sugar, food,
Yes.
and dark.
Yes.
Because otherwise, light has a sterilizing effect.
It will
Right?
propagate in warm, dark places. So we're going to wrap it up in this tarp
Okay.
to keep it both warm and dark.
All right.
And we're going to tuck it away. And now every day,
Every day.
you're going to come out here and burp your baby
Done.
and reheat it for about 15 minutes under warm water.
Under warm water,
Yeah.
15 minutes a day. Oh, God. I didn't realize I was in for the long haul on this. You knocked me up with a Pruno, baby. Now I have a commitment.
Yep.
I'm just going to forget about it. I'm feel like, oh, the Pruno? Oh, is that still around? Yeah.
Then it's going to hatch like that thing in Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, and so you're going to do that every day for 9 days. And then at the end of the 9 days, I'm going to come back out here and we're going to toast. Then we're gonna die.
Okay, all right. Let's say, nutty idea, you're not a fan of the bacteria fermentation. You want something cleaner, you want something faster. I've heard there's an easier way using just yeast. Now, you're supposed to use champagne yeast, but I believe theoretically it should work just fine with baking yeast. So I figure we'll do 2 batches. This yeast is the yeast from a brewing kit that we have over at Scam Stuff. This yeast I just grabbed out of the kitchen. And you can use any fruit juice. You can, as long as it has 20 grams of sugar per serving. Orange juice has like 35, and I think, actually, this orange juice has, yeah, oh, no. Orange juice has like 45 grams per serving of, Orange juice has like 45 grams of sugar per serving, so there should be plenty of sugar for the yeast in there. And if you use something like, Welch's grape juice, that's like 35 grams per serving. So I got 2 containers. And the idea is simple. We basically just fill up the containers with orange juice. We're going to add, go ahead and fill that one up. You don't want it filled all the way up because it will increase in volume as the yeast eats the sugar and releases CO2. You'll get foam coming out the top, so you want a gap up top.
How much of a gap do you think?
I would say as long as you're there.
Okay. This one's going to be so much easier and less illicit, isn't it?
It's also going to taste great and get us actually hammered and not send us to the hospital.
Fine.
Baby. Okay, so the idea is we're going to add... Yeah. Now, theoretically, if we're actual brewers, we should know exactly how many teaspoons of this stuff to put in. I just want to experiment. I just want
do
to
the
see.
whole thing?
This is what happens when an idiot tries it, right?
Yeah.
Maybe not a whole thing. Let's put like half of that one. Actually, here, you try that one.
Okay.
And I'll put this one in here. It's supposed to be like a quarter teaspoon to a jar. Do you have a teaspoon
Sure.
thing?
Didn't you only use like a third of a pack for the fruit kit?
Yeah.
Those are smaller volumes. I wonder if maybe you should do a lot less.
Yeah. Then, well, here. All right. So here, I'm
That's
gonna
a teaspoon.
put. Okay. This is a teaspoon.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
And then there's other quarter and so forth.
yeah. I don't know how much. Well, I saw a quarter teaspoon. Let's try a quarter teaspoon in there, and I'll do 2 of these for this since it's a bigger volume. There's 1.
I don't know why I opened both of them.
Hmm?
I don't know why we opened both of them.
What do you mean?
Both of the yeast packets.
Because we're trying 2 different yeasts.
Oh, they're different types of
Yes.
yeast as well. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
There you go. See, this is I thought I dismissed it, but
Oh.
I don't know if it's supposed to be a
No, you got to go again.
fucker. Yeah.
And just a quarter in this one, you think?
Yeah, I think so. There you go. All right, now you notice it's floating right on top. So here, go ahead and, whoops, none of these are correct. Here. You notice it's floating on top, so we'll kind of get it mixed up, spread throughout.
Okay.
All right, now here's the thing. Over the next 2 or 3 days, that yeast is going to start eating sugar, pooping out alcohol. So, but it's also going to release CO2. So if you leave this sealed, it'll eventually explode. So there's 2 ways to handle it. We're going to do the fancy way with one of these proper valve stoppers. We'll do the fancy way with one of these proper valve stoppers. We're going to put a little bit of water in there, so as the CO2 goes out, the bubbles go out, but no contaminants get in.
Oh, good. Okay.
All right, and same thing with that. But let's say if you don't have one of these, you could just take a balloon and put it over the top. That latex barrier will keep outside things from corrupting the inside, and then also all that gas will just inflate, and you could just let it out.
Nice.
All right, so here, well, let's go ahead and put this on. Here, I'll fill both these to the fill line. All right. There you go. Pop that on there. Pop that lid on. Now that stopper here, as this fills up with CO2, watch, the gas bubbles will start letting it out like that.
Oh, sure.
Oops. Except for don't do that. But that's fine. That was just a bit of water. Cool. So as soon as tomorrow we should start seeing bubbles coming up, meaning it's fermenting.
How long does this one take?
2 to 3 days.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Much more easy.
Yeah, safer, better. Get your hands on yeast. I do not trust that bacteria doing the job down there.
We're going to go on a spirit journey when we drink that one, my
All right,
friend.
We'll find out. Same deal. Let's put this in. You know what? Let's put these down all here together. Cool. And then I guess from there,
And now we wait.
yeah.
Okay. Groovy.
Good job, team.
And I just came.
Can I get some close-ups of this?
Yeah.
Especially with the yeasting thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then also close-ups of the packets. Cause you did,
Huh? Yeah.
Like vocally say how they're different.
Because like it's 2
so I
pieces
at least
basically,
want
and that's where what's happening.
Yeah,
is
to
that-
show them.
Footage so I
I
can
might get a new
overlay
one later
stuff
when we're
with
done with
what
this whole
we
show. Just
And
to-
I got some close-up stuff during, but it was
probably came loose when you do your push-ups.
Pardon me?
Hey, Jason, could you look online and see just one more to make sure we got approximately the right amount of yeast in there?
Oh, sure.
Because again, like the only thing we have is that weird claim of quarter teaspoon.
Oh, sides, right, I got it.
Hold on 1 second. All right, so here, you ready?
This wasn't on yet.
Oh, I thought you just wanted the bubbling thing, but all right, there you got it.
Well, I mean, this cap.
Oh,
wasn't
got it. Okay. So put that on, and then you can see as it fills. Pull this off. There you go. So stick that on there, and then put that on top.
Anything else?
Is that yeast? Or it sounded like you wanted extra lines about the yeast.
I'm looking, but I'm not.
We're just we're trying to figure out if we can double check the ratio.
I was just making sure I got those so that way I would know how they were different.
It sounds like any of this person.
No.
Did you get when they actually dropped the thing? I got like okay stuff, but I was just pretty far away.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool when we pour it in.
Usually like right
Assuming
there.
that we
Okay.
need to
Yeah,
add some more,
perfect.
we can get a close up of that.
Switch out the thing.
Yeah, I got some good ones. This tripod isn't an issue.
Just get it.
I mean, the worst. I figured the worst that'll happen is it'll just taste real yeasty, right?
Yeah.
And yeast ain't gonna kill us.
Right.
All right.
I mean, that's like Roberto was saying. It's just gonna
All right, I'm
sit
ready.
there, right?
Yeah.
All right. There we go.
Again, it'll be too much
Yeah.
stuff trying to heat everything. It'll just die out.
So that's 1 full teaspoon. You think that's enough?
Yeah.
Do you?
I do actually.
All right. Then
Do you?
Okay, no,
you-
it's not.
and then do this. And then we'll do add a little more on this one too.
I guess you'll really know when you come back and there's like no foam in there at all.
Do you want to come back? The 9th day is a Tuesday. Do you want to get the wrap up, adjust that before you shoot night attack that day?
Yeah. we'll do that.
Okay. It's Tuesday the 15th.
I was just thinking that'd be
Do one of you guys want to sub in on Brian for Brian on night attack in case he dies?
Yeah, I can do that.
I mean, I'll
That's what I've been training for.
Well, we can. We actually have a prepackaged eulogy.
Yeah. Jury's got that on saved.
Sweet.
We'll just run that Old John Smokey in
Yeah.
memoriam.
It was a good bit.
Yeah.
All right.
Sound speed.
Oh, should I not be? I'm sorry. I thought.
Got it.
To 10 days, burp this thing like a nasty, filthy, petulant, diaper-soaked baby child or Pruno. Oh God, it's awful.
Let's be clear. You didn't. You had someone else do it.
I did it like half the time.
Did you really?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did you dip into the stash?
No. Oh
a little
God.
bit?
No. Okay.
No?
There were flies buzzing around this thing.
Really?
And every time you open, here, I
It's
want
double
you,
bagged.
You burp it and just take a little aromatic whiff.
Okay. Should I?
That's the you gotta open both sides.
Both of them. Okay. Whew. It's, stings the nostrils. It's pungent.
Oh God! Oh. Nope. Nope. Nope.
Come on. It's just a bunch of rotted fruit that's been in ketchup that's been kept warm.
Okay, what do we do? What do we do with it now? What do we do with it now?
Okay, we got to run it through a strainer. We have to run it through some cheesecloth.
All right. All right.
And
Well, let's
yeah.
get to it.
You want to get a good shot of this before we do this? Or is that, are we good? It doesn't smell as bad as I thought it would. I mean, it smells bad.
We see. I also like, it's fresh fruit is too sweet for me in general. I don't like fresh fruit, so it's like the sweetness of that sour, rotten.
Is this clean?
Clean enough. I mean, we're simulating prison conditions, right? I won't be eating it after this.
We should probably get another one of these cups to scoop it out and pour it rather than just dumping the whole thing into the cheesecloth. You know?
Max, can you grab us another Dixie cup? I just fear that's going to make even more mess. I don't know.
Oh, with the Dixie cup?
Yeah, because you're going to be scooping and then dripping as it comes over.
Plenty, hopefully.
Okay. Oh God, I can smell it.
Yeah?
Yeah, get a whole reel.
Oh, good. Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Hold
Okay.
1 minute.
All right.
Yeah, it's bad.
Oh God.
I mean, it smells like
Death.
it smells like cheap booze.
Sure.
Like the worst.
Sure. Okay. All right. Are you ready?
So, what do you think? Full thing? Dixie cup.
Let's try a Dixie cup and see how that goes.
All right.
Here, we'll just cover all this up. All right. Cheesecloth strainer coming up. Oh God. Oh God. Oh. Okay. Oh.
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna dump it.
Okay. Well then I need. Okay. Let me make sure I hold.
Yeah, tighten it up.
Okay. I'm gonna
Pull it around.
make this nasty bowl.
Yeah. There we go. Good,
God,
good,
big
good.
old bowl of
Got
nasty.
it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh God. Oh, it's splashing on me.
I'm sorry.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry. I was.
Oh, I can't escape the stench.
Well, you know what comes next.
What?
You know what comes next. You having a rough time?
A little bit.
Because that's going in our bodies.
You
Yeah, we made a little
could
bit
hear
of a
it.
mess here.
You could hear it straining.
Yeah. Do we need to squeeze it?
I assume.
That might cause a problem though. That might cause more of a mess.
Well, let's let it sift on down.
Okay. I'm sorry for getting it on you.
It's okay.
I was a little reckless.
It's all fine. It's all.
Respirator on the top right shelf if you want it.
Oh God.
Do you want a respirator?
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's better TV.
Maybe some Vicks. Put it
Oh
under your
yeah,
nose,
like
Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I don't think it's that bad. I mean, it's bad.
Okay, help me. Grab
do you need?
those. Well, here.
What do you need?
Okay, grab those opposite edges for me.
Over
Where you
here?
got- yeah, so we can
Okay.
lift it up like a bag.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Oh, okay. It's
I'm just gonna get in there and do it, man.
a thing.
I'm just doing it.
Okay.
Is this? This is probably the worst thing that we've done on this show.
Okay. All right.
This is
Here,
like
let's put
worse
it
than
back.
the-
There's lots. We have plenty.
Yep.
More than we'll ever need. Here, put it. There we go. I just don't want any of this to splash anywhere.
It's all over my hands
Oh,
right
yeah,
now.
yeah, why don't you wash your hands? This is rotten fruit and ketchup. Why don't you wash your hands?
Yeah.
Nitrite gloves next to respirators. Sanitary.
Is there a sort of soap?
Soap in the bathroom?
Oh. Yeah, of course.
Take a look at that. Yeah.
Oh man.
We'll wash our hands again. All right. Okay, here, let's pour some in here.
Okay.
All right. That's where I have to be very, very careful not to spill any.
See, it doesn't look bad.
I know this is an awkward time to ask, but is this safe?
About that. No.
What do you mean?
They have said that best case scenario is a massive hangover and diarrhea.
Okay.
Or, considering that this is a bunch of mold and bacteria and so forth, worst case scenario is hospitalization or death.
Okay.
Because botulism.
Okay. All right. Here, let's take all that and make it very flat
Okay,
and very direct.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay. I guess we should have a moment of triumph before we find it. Like, holy crap, man! We did it. We made prison wine.
We did.
This is authentic prison grade hooch. Is it safe?
No.
What do you mean, no?
Considering that this is a lot of mold and bacteria, it's rotten fruit, you can get botulism and die.
How bad is botulism?
It is the most potent toxin.
Right. That was a good experiment, and we made some damn fine prison wine. Meanwhile, let's take a look at our much safer homegrown hooch.
We pull in the ripcord?
Oh my God! Well, hold on. Let's try a couple different takes on
Okay.
that too. So we're here. We're like, holy crap! We did it. We made prison wine.
We did.
made Pruno.
Yeah.
Is it safe?
No.
Like
No,
on
it
a-
is not.
Okay. Well, on a scale of 1 to 10, how dangerous?
I'm going to say like a 7.
Actually, here, I'll ask on a scale of 1 to 10, how dangerous is it? You're like, on a scale of 1 to 10, it's botulism.
That's good.
And
That's good.
All right. On a scale of 1 to 10, how dangerous is it?
On a scale of 1 to 10, it's botulism.
Wait, botulism?
Yeah.
How bad is botulism?
Paralysis and or death.
Right. Successful experiments. We did it. We went there, and I'll tell you what. If this was a laboratory, if I could vouch for everything being clean, I might be tempted to give this a try. But I definitely saw fruit flies crawling in and out of that thing as it sat in a corner of this warehouse for 10 days straight, an unair conditioned warehouse. And if you're telling me that botulism's on the menu, I'm gonna roll over to these sweet tasting.
Come on.
If you're telling me botulism's on the menu, I'm gonna roll over to these.
Okay, so you're pretty confident with these.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, so you remember we put 2 different types of yeast in here. Now this takes 10 days to ferment by way of mold and bacteria. This uses yeast, so it only takes 2 to 3 days. So I actually came back 2 nights ago and remade these. This one we used some of the yeast from the brew kits, and this one we used just the regular baking yeast. And I don't know if it's the size of the containers or the amount of yeast that I put in, but look at how much more active the brewing yeast is.
Oh, yeah. It's off-gassing like crazy.
Yeah, whereas this one, I caught it only bubbling like once or twice all day.
Real quick, can you guys move this a little bit more?
Yeah, well here, we'll scoot all of this. Here, you want to just drop this all in here?
Yeah, and then we can just dump everything out in the dumpster.
Out in the desert, and nobody will ever find it.
Yeah. Out there with all the unsold ET
All right.
cartridges and
Yeah.
Jimmy Hoffa.
All right, here we go. All right, okay. All right, so I'm going to say good on us for having made that, but I am super stoked to try these.
Okay.
So now, now remember, the prison wine, the Pruno, fermented over 10 days. Remember, the Pruno fermented over 10 days using bacteria and mold. This is using yeast, so it only takes 2 to 3 days. So I came back 2 days ago and remade this. Remember, the big one has the brewing yeast in it, and the big one has the brewing yeast in it. The small one had the baker's yeast. And I don't know if it's just the container size, but look at the difference in how much outgassing is happening on the fancy yeast.
Yeah, this one's practically percolating, and this one's really not doing it much at all.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess that this one, we won't taste much alcohol at all. And that's the other thing, is it's hard to know how much booziness is in there. I'm guessing that this will taste just like old warm orange juice. This one I expect to have some kick and actually be pretty good.
Okay. We should get some cups.
Yeah, not these cups, because they're forever tainted with botulism.
Oh, are we just throwing these away?
No, I mean, we could actually. The problem is we could wash them off and use them right now, but then everyone's like, oh my God, this just had botulism on it.
Right.
You know?
Which, yes.
Well, yes, but. Yeah, we washed it off.
Yeah, we got cups right.
Yeah,
he's
but
washing.
some splashed on my hands before I start ingesting anything. I want to.
Thank you.
Oh wow! Look at all the bubbles popping up at the top. Sorry, get over here. Look at it. It's like it looks like a sparkling wine or something with all the bubbles popping.
Oh,
up there.
yeah. Sorry. I was just focusing on the shot that Brant was getting. I'm like, oh, no, everybody's rolling.
There's a. I don't know if you got the stuff up top, but with the light on there, it just, if you stand kind of right here and look, there's one place where it looks really just super active.
Okay, so you want to try this one first?
Yeah, I think so. We'll try the
I guess we
mild
should
one.
wait.
Yeah.
Till we
Wait
get.
until the cameras are set.
Yeah. Oops.
Should get one of those Rhett and Link Good Mythic Morning looking shots where we're toasting like you know the thumbnail.
Okay. Or where your head is just in the bucket.
All right, ready?
All right, you down for this?
Yeah. This
right.
one I'm actually curious about and not terrified of.
Yeah, this one. Okay, so you've got a collection of yeast down at the bottom. I guess theoretically, the alcohol would be spread throughout, I assume.
Now, this one, unlike the Pruno, is perfectly safe.
You ain't gonna get me saying that. I mean, as far as I know, 2-day-old. As far as I know, 2-day-old. As far as I know, 2-day-old orange juice with. Damn. As far as I know, 2-day-old orange juice with some yeast in it, I don't think is gonna kill us. I don't recommend anybody try any of this at home. Do your own research. Don't blame us. But I do know that there are commercial products that are intended to do exactly what we're doing. So I have to assume it's not that bad.
What a ringing endorsement. I have to assume it's not that bad.
Put that on the label.
Yes. All right. Here's to swimming with bow-legged women.
Oh my God. Just tastes like orange juice.
Tastes like orange juice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does have a little bit of effervescence, ever so slightly like sparkling orange juice.
And you can taste the yeast. You can definitely smell the yeast.
Yeah.
It's not even bad. It's just, I don't know. You'd probably have to drink a ton of this to even get a buzz.
I mean, I normally have an okay palate when it comes to tasting when there's alcohol in something. If you gave this to me, I would just assume it's sparkling orange juice. Oh, meanwhile, this guy's a roiling cauldron.
All right.
They're singing to us, Jason. They say, we bring such sweet dreams.
We are here to dismiss your sobriety.
And now your watch has ended, sobriety. All right, here we go. 2 more.
That'll do, OJ. That'll do.
Here, I'll do you first.
All right.
There you go. Now, this looks clearer. I'm tempted to think.
Oh, it's fizzing.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Here, I want to hold that up to the microphone. Can you hear that? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. You can smell the hoochiness.
Oh, yeah. This really doesn't smell much different than that.
Not to me. It smells way, way different.
Yeah?
Maybe it was the notes of ketchup I was getting from the other one. This one seems fine.
It has a good nose on it.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, very different.
Yeah. So way more bubblier. This is super sparkling orange.
Not as sweet.
Not nearly as sweet, which tells me that this yeast has been doing its job,
Right.
munching up the sugar, pooping out the alcohol. These guys are lazy bastards all just hanging out at the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
I'm not feeling it yet, but
it seems to me like if you're going to go to prison, might as well smuggle some yeast up your butt for when you're there.
one problem with this, I don't think Trevor would approve.
You want to bring him a jug? The look of shame and disappointment on his face. Yeah, no, this gets a huge thumbs up. So I'm going to say, if you want to do this at home, number 1, do your research. Number 2, get some champagne yeast or brewer's yeast and go to town. This was exactly 2 days, and I put a whole bunch in there. I wanted to make sure that this was working.
And it's easy. It doesn't require any babysitting.
Yeah, no, this one required nothing. That one was demon scary, but this one was great. Still think they're the same?
No, no. That one hit me and it was like nail polish remover.
Yeah. Oh. You guys want to try some?
I'll try the good stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do what is it, the Pepsi challenge?
Between Pruno
Yeah.
between death and the other one.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and I don't know if you want to get a shot of it bubbling up close in the cup.
It's like we've replaced Bryce's regular prison hooch with Pruno.
Let's see if he finds out. Will he even notice? Where's the other
Bryce,
cup?
I can't breathe.
You saw the extra ones.
Okay, well here I'll.
There's like plenty of them. We have 3 cases. I'm not sure why.
Well, because the cleaning ladies have coffee in the morning. Yeah. So we're stealing all their stuff. All right, perfect. Thank you, sir.
Oh, that's good. It's a good burp. Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and pour it in that.
Yeah, here you go. You want another add to that?
Sure.
That didn't do much. That panicked moment that I want to make sure I'm drinking from the right cup. Actually, I like the fizz on the front of the tongue.
I've spent the last couple of years building up an immunity to botulism.
Here you go. You want to try this?
It's kind of a lot, Bri.
Oh, I got for the shot. You're under no obligation to finish it.
Chug, chug, chug.
Yeah, the yeast smells real.
Yeah,
real
prominent.
It's not bad, really.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, that does. It tastes kind of like a white wine.
Yeah.
Go outside and get some established.
You want to try some?
Sure.
Okay. Say, if we all drink the
yeah.
Kool-Aid, we all die together.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so appetizing.
Okay, you just I don't back wine.
Yeah, there's enough alcohol to kill the germs, so it's fine.
It works. Ooh.
I recommend that you guys whiff.
No,
I'll
no,
smell.
thank you.
It's
Done playing. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't get a nasty smell, honestly.
really.
Really? Like, it smells stale, but not like.
It's a 2-month-old fruit bowl.
It just smells like fruit to me. Was that a serious reaction? You're like,
Oh, yeah. No. I mean,
it just smells
I mean,
like.
it's like you were saying, that pushes a lot of buttons specifically for you.
yeah.
The things
Well,
that you
yeah, and
already
also,
know.
I mean, Max and I became intimately familiar watching the rotting of all this and
Yeah. I was gonna say,
on a daily basis.
It's probably the
Yeah. Might be a little bit of Pavlov training leading up to that moment.
It smells like it smells like a very specific brand of orange juice that I can't. I don't remember.
All right.
Dude, let's seal up this bag.
I did.
Oh, great. Okay. Well, then let's drop the bag and we'll just wash everything else down the drain.
Yeah.
Oh god, I smell it.
You want me to just dump the bag in the dumpster out there? Is that?
Yeah.
I know there was some question about that.
Yeah, well, see if it. Hopefully, it's a busy enough dumpster that you can tuck it in a corner.
Are we
Done,
wrapped
I
or is
believe,
there?
right?
Yep,
Are we good or is there
wrapped.
more? We're wrapped?
That's it.
Sweet. Exciting. Sick.
There's some dumb part of me that's like, I don't want the rest of that to go to waste. And I'm like, it was free, and you have beer. It's like, what are you thinking?
And I don't know. I feel like if there's alcohol in it, it's super weak.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like I feel like it tastes like it, but I don't. It tastes more like a hard cider than it does anything else.
Saving. Brian, what do you think about doing an ASMR video with Griffin?